नमस्ते बिटिया। हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। ऑनलाइन लेक्चर्स की सीरीज में आज हम एक नया लेक्चर आपके सामने प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं, जिसका कि टॉपिक है टेम्परामेंट इन रिपर्टरी। तो रिपर्टरी में टेम्परामेंट के बारे में जो कुछ डेटा दिया गया है उसके बारे में आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे। एंड बिफोर स्टार्टिंग लेक्चर आई would like to say that we are all proud to be a part of the best women university in India, that is JVW Jaipur. I welcomes you all in repertory class on digital version 2.0 at JVW platform as per schedule provided by the university having the best homeopathic college in Jaipur. Hope my lecture will satisfy your quest for knowledge. Please listen carefully and drop your queries in comment box, which I will answer in the problem solving session. So now we are going to start the lecture. So temperaments in repertory, according to Dorland's dictionary. First of all, what is temperament? According to Dorland's dictionary, temperament is peculiar physical character and mental casting of an individual. तो डॉलैंड डिक्शनरी के अनुसार ये किसी व्यक्ति की एक फिजिकल अपीयरेंस और उसकी मेंटल कास्टिंग, हाउ ही बिहेव्स, दोनों चीजें इसमें आती हैं. Otherwise, temperament means the internal constitution, state, disposition, and internal organization of the individual. So the main thing is how the individual reacts to the social environment, to the physical environment, to the psychological environment present all around him. It is dynamical, physiopathological, and characteristic expression of the individual, actually. A dynamic physiopathological characteristic expression of the individual. It is partly determined by heredity and partly it is developed with the environment. So it is partly developed by heredity or remodeled by the environment or external stimuli. This temperament theory was originated in ancient Egypt or Mesopotamia, but Hippocrates developed it into a medical theory. Hippocrates believed that certain human moods, emotions were caused by body fluids which are known as humors, which can be blood, yellow bile, black bile, and phlegm. Galen proposed a temperamental theory built on Hippocrates' observation around 149 before Christ. According to Galen, there are 4 basic human temperaments. They are sanguine, choleric, melancholic, and phlegmatic. According to Dr. Herbert Roberts, temperaments are to a very large extent physiological, but besides the stature of the patient, the matter of temperaments implies coloring, functional tendencies of circulation, elimination, respiration, and so on, and at the same time, mental and emotional tendencies in reaction to environment and circumstances. So this is Dr. Herbert Roberts' theory according to in accordance to homeopathy. This is important for us. So it is physiological reaction as well as mental and emotional tendency in reaction to environment and circumstance, which is peculiar to every individual. According to Roberts, there are 4 classical temperaments. One is nervous, other is bilious, the third is sanguineous, and the fourth is phlegmatic. So first of all, we'll talk about the nervous temperament. The physical aspect of the nervous temperament is that there's excessive alertness and quick actions, a scary look, flushed face, easily startling, have a tendency to neurological disorders, having a rapid pulse, and the mental aspect is has anxiety, is very undisciplined and forgetful due to loss of confidence, takes a lot of undue stress, has hastiness, fearfulness, timidity, and unpredictable mood, and is a sort of introvert and pessimistic person. So this is person with nervous temperament. Then choleric temperament. The physical aspects are that muscular, well built with yellowish pale skin is there, prone to suffer from liver complaints and GI problems. The mental aspect is highly irritable, highly strung, dominating, extrovert type of person, aggressive, unemotional, strong willed, having little need for friends, is very optimistic, have a lot of confidence, and full of vitality, has self sufficient in nature, always aiming and achieving the success by firm determination, and cannot tolerate contradiction. These are the choleric temperaments. Then we will discuss about the sanguineous temperament. The physical aspect is that they are plethoric, having flushed face, full pulse, they are light and delicate, having light and delicate skin. And the mental aspect is that they are extremely energetic, enthusiastic, optimistic, and full of vitality. They are vivacious, love to laugh, make friends, always with people. They are having good sense of humor. They are good storytellers. They are extrovert in nature, but not so ambitious as choleric, not so selfish as choleric. Now, the phlegmatic temperament. The physical aspect is they are fatty, dropsical, slow, sluggish, having a puffy skin. There is a soft emotional expression on face. They are having a tendency to catch cold easily and having a venous stresses. The mental aspect is they are introvert with low vitality, apathetic, unexcitable. They are friendly, peaceful, calm, family oriented persons. They have aversion to work, having timidity and lack of confidence. They are consistent with life and avoid conflicts. They are well balanced and good listeners. They don't mind at trifles and give less importance even to the serious matters sometimes. So they are easygoing people. So this is all in the temperaments. In the next lecture, we will discuss about constitutions, diatheses. At the end of this session, I will like to give you an assignment which is in form of subjective question. And the question is, what various temperaments does Clarke repertory contain? Clarke repertory में कौन कौन से temperaments दिए गए हैं? So our homeopathic theories are largely based on temperaments proposed by Dr. Herbert Roberts. And in various repertory, these data are included, including the Clarke repertory, Nair repertory. So you have to tell in this question, what various temperaments does Clarke repertory contain? So this is all in this lecture. Thank you all for patient listening. See you with a new lecture in the next session. Till then, goodbye. Vande Matram.